Did you hear Cam Rising's interview when he was talking to BYU media? Oh my gosh, this is so good. Okay. So, and if you listen to sports talk radio locally, which, if you do, great. If you don't, that's fine too. You got all the coverage you need right here from us independent media folks. So.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
And we appreciate it.
We definitely appreciate it. Like and subscribe, comment down below, all that good stuff. Slap us some engagement. We really appreciate it. So you obviously didn't hear the statement that he made when he was interviewed at Media Day.
No.
Okay. So he asked about playing BYU again. And he's like, I just want to go down there and whip their ass. That's all I'm really focused on. That's what he said to the people at BYU when they interviewed him. And hey, hats off to the BYU folks. They were cordial about it. They're like, yeah, see, and that's okay. People don't realize that that's okay. That's the way it should be. The Utes players shouldn't like BYU, and BYU shouldn't like Utah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just don't like anything BYU. I don't like seeing the why. And then everybody's like, oh, how come Ken Rising be so close-minded in the game already? He doesn't even realize that the game against BYU is going to be played at Rice-Eccles. Yeah. What the part that they're missing on that, and that's what kind of the big talking point around everybody is that he's like, how did he mess it up? How did he not know the schedule that they're playing at Rice? The reason because of it is he made a statement before they went on air that he said, I really wish the game was down there, saying that I want to see a reaction in the fans' face when we beat them.
Which is even better.
I'm just like, dude. And he's never played in the game against BYU, but he was on the sidelines last year.
Right. The last time they played.
Yeah, the last time they played, which congratulations, you won one out of the last 11 games, so congratulations. But hey, I'm actually really excited about the fact that they're both in the same conference, at least for now, which actually Witt did talk about that on his interview. Where he talked
I did see the Witt interview, yeah.
Where they're aligning more. My favorite comment on that when he's talking to 365 Sports was when Witt was told that one of the coaches called him, he plays the game like an angry ball of razor blades. And I'm like, and he's like, that quote's not too off. I'm just like, dude, Witt, that's awesome. You cannot tell that guy is 64 years old.
Dude, not even close.
Yeah, that guy just has the fight in him to keep going, man. You could tell for sure.
I love it. And I mean, we talked about it last week, but I hope so much that the Utes do push in and make it, I'm not saying we have to win a college football playoff this year, but to win a college football playoff game, right? To win one game in the playoffs.
So are you setting is that your expectation right there?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you've heard it here first, folks. The DNA Sports Recap official expectations for the University of Utah football team this year is to win one college football playoff game.
Yeah.
So just make it to the semis, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Win the conference championship. That's an expectation. They're favorites for a reason. And we're gonna know right away, right? That game at Oklahoma State is gonna be a tough one. It's at Oklahoma State. It's circled on everybody's calendars because that's our first conference game, and it's a big one.
It is a big one.
So
it's gonna be important for sure.
That's the one that's circled, right? That's the precursor to a potential conference championship.
And we definitely want to see how that's gonna basically set the tone.
Yes, absolutely.
And then that game's going to let you know who's fighting for second place.
Yeah.
Exactly. The rest of the conference. So anyway, I think that's just fantastic. It was great to see all the interviews and stuff like that. Glad that it was held in Vegas. I think that was great versus being held up, in Dallas or something like that.
Yeah.
So very, very cool. Glad to see that. You got anything else on Utah before we move on?
No, man. I'm just excited. We'll start getting into some, what you can expect in some of these games here in the coming weeks. So stay tuned.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay tuned for sure.